On second down, Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The partner is Tampa readies for their next offensive series here. They're 5-7 right now. They've won 2 straight, so we weren't thinking about them as maybe a dark horse playoff wild card team late, but do they have a chance now all of a sudden?
I'd love to say yes, but the answer to me is still no. They've been so inconsistent all year long, and Jameis Winston had a nice game in their last win. No turnovers. That's the key, right? There's good Jameis when that happens, and then there's bad Jameis who will put up big numbers throwing the ball, but he may throw 3 interceptions and fumble twice, and that's going to cost your team. I just don't think that they have everything that you need to make the run necessary, especially with home against Indianapolis, who'll be desperate in that game. At Detroit, that seems okay. And then he ended with 2 games at home against Houston and Atlanta. Houston will need it because of the division title will be at stake. And Atlanta,
touchdown, Tampa Bay! O.J. Howard.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Matt.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints. We're scoreless after 1. Sherrill's to return it. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Ready?
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 69 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. While the Packers offense comes back onto the field, gives us a chance to discuss Green Bay. They're 9-3 right now, Charles. Took care of business this past weekend. It probably felt right at home in snowy MetLife Stadium, right? Good rebounding after getting clobbered by the 49ers on Sunday night in Week 12. They win that one against the Giants 31-13.
And sometimes the games you're expected to win easily are the toughest ones. And you're right, it was a big rebound because they were thoroughly dominated by the 49ers out on the West Coast, where, by the way, the Chargers thoroughly dominated them as well. So if they can avoid the West Coast, they'll be happy with it. And you show them snow, yeah, the Packers come out big then. I just read a stat recently where over like the last 10 years, best record in December, the Green Bay Packers. Not a surprise.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Shotgun now for Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Throwing on second down. Rodgers, his throw incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now it's 3rd down. On the delay, Jones. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now at Lambeau. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got Adams on the hookup. 20, 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
So Breeze and the Saints down 9-6, 47 seconds remaining. Now they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.